Hello awesome people, welcome back to PAASOLO creation video tutorial. In this video, I'm excited to share with you how to design a business card and a letterhead in Adobe Photoshop, all from scratch. Okay, so we are going to start all the way from empty canvas with all this information, and at the end of the day I'm going to leave all the resource file including this mockup, and also I will share with you how to get this same effect. Okay, but I have one request. Please do me a favor, like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't yet. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, with your Photoshop open, go to file or click on Ctrl N to open a new document like this. Then with a business card, I think the standard or which I would like you to use is 3.4 by 2.1. Let's maintain 300 for the resolution and click on create. From here, a new canvas is going to open in Photoshop for you. So first of all, with the help of the paint bucket tool, shortcut is G. So remembering some of these shortcuts is going to help you speed your workflow. Okay, so here is it. You select your paint bucket tool and then you click once on your document to fill the color. So I'm using this type of color. If you want to copy the same color, I have the color code here. You can copy that. Click on OK. And next, what we are actually doing is I'm building the background. So this is going to be the background that I'm going to use. So from here, with the help of the ellipse tool, you can come here, you click on it and open up the shape, select the ellipse. Then from here, I will click and drag, hold down the shift key to keep it in proportion, drag it as far as you want it, and then let me change the color to white, and boom. And please, if you don't have this property sheet or this property panel, don't worry, go to window and then you are going to see property. Just click on it and then boom, you are going to have it open here. And one thing, if you notice over here, you can see we have some stroke color on this. So I don't want the stroke. So with the layer selected, first of all, make sure you have the layer selected, and then you are going to see this stroke. Click on it and you can hide it over here. Or better still, you can click on the shape tool and you have the options or the panel at the top for you to effect the same changes. Okay, then Ctrl O to fit everything to screen. Now I want this one to be in the middle, so I will intentionally do that, and boom, this is the result that I'm getting. So let me push this one a little bit here. Okay, next I would like to align this one. So to align this one, go to select all, and when you are on the move tool over here, you can see that we have these properties around. So when we click on this, it's going to align that place for us. Okay, so from here I would like to create this 9 shapes. That you see this 9 shape over here, which literally add some spice to the design. So let's look at how to do that. So with this one, I'm going to make a copy of this one. So click on this ellipse tool, drag it to the layer or the plus sign over here to create a duplicate for you. So we have the duplicate. Then I'll double click on this one and I'm going to select this color, and you can also copy the color code over here. So you click on OK. So let me move this one for you to see. You see that we have 2 colors now. Then I will come to this place, and also let me click and drag to create another copy. So I have 3 copies now. So from here I will select this and that. So let me move this one a little bit so that I will get a lot of this in my design. So let me move this one a little bit here, a little down. Okay, so I'm going to select both of them. So select this one, hold down the Control or Command key and add the other one. Then go to the layer tab. I would like to open up this one, so let me do that. So with both selected, go to the layer tab and then you are going to see combine shapes. So select that and you will see subtract front shape. Click on that and it is going to subtract the front shape for us. So boom, we have this one, so we can even leave it here, but no, let me click and drag it let me click and drag it a little bit here, and Control T for free transform, or you can go to edit and select free transform over here, and boom, I'm going to transform this one a little bit. So just like this, transform it, and I'm going to leave it a place where I want it to be. So okay, so when you are okay with it, you click on enter to accept changes. So I would like to move it a little bit and also transform it a bit, so this one can come in. Okay, so literally it's okay for me. I can see some effect over here. I don't want to see this over here. No. So you just have to spend some time on this to do it the way that you want or the way that you prefer to have it. Okay, so you just have to spend some time. Graphic design is all about spending some time on what you are doing to make it perfect or to make it how you want it to look like. Okay, so next I will make a copy of this one. So I'll click and drag this one to the plus to make a copy, and then Control T for free transform, right click on this, and I'm going to flip this one. So flip vertical, and I'm going to have it at the top over here. So first of all, with the duplicate selected, you go to edit free transform, then you right click on this one, and you are going to see this. You click on flip horizontal, and you are going to see this one, and then from here you do the same thing that we did for the first one. You just have to spend some time and then arrange it or do it whatever way you want it. When you are satisfied with it, click on enter to accept changes. Okay, okay, so take time and go through. When you are satisfied with it, click on enter to accept changes, and boom, from here we can add our text and everything. So from here I'm going to select everything. So just select everything, Control G to group it, and let me name this one as my background. And then I can also click on this to lock the background so that it is not going to disturb me as I move forward. So first of all, with the help of my text tool, I'm going to add my text. So first of all, I'll add the name of the company, but before that, let me add the logo of the company first. So I have the logo of the company over here. Click and drag the logo. Okay, then you scale down the logo to how you want it, and then you drag it to where you want it to be. So I want it to be here. I'll scale it down, and with the help of the ellipse tool, I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to place this one in. So I will click and drag the circle beneath the logo, then right click on the logo and create a clipping mask. Then I can see I have stroke over here, so I don't want the stroke. Let me change the fill of the ellipse to white, and then I can place my logo over here, and boom, that is it. So next I'll select both of them, Control G to group, and maybe name this one as logo, and the logo is going to be here. Next, I have the name of the company already typed here, so I'll just copy it, and with the help of my text tool, paste that one here, reduce the size, and please note down the font that I'm using. You can use the same font in your project. So I'll click and drag the name of the company in place. Open your text tool and change the color of it. And please, if you don't have this character tool, don't worry, go to window. You are going to see character over here. Click on it. It is going to open somewhere here for you, and boom, you are going to get this. So from here, I would like to reduce this one to maybe 10 and place it over here. And I would also like to use the extra bold so that this one looks very, very bold. Okay, so choose a size. I think a lot of the space came here, so let me maintain maybe 9.5. It's supposed to be 10 or so, but for tutorial sake I don't want to waste much time. Let's maintain this way. Then boom, we have this one. Let me make the logo a little big. Then from here I want to make a copy of the name, so I'll click and drag this one to the plus to make a copy, bring this one down, and then I'm going to change the text. Let me first of all reduce the size to maybe 7, change from bold to semi bold, and then with the help of my text to replace the text. Okay, so for me I think it's very okay. Let me maintain 6 for the font size, and boom, I have it. So I will click and select both of them, and I will get this alignment, align left, and push this one a little bit near, and let me make this one 6.5. Let's see the results. So I will align it and see. I think it's very okay. So from here I can move forward, and maybe I will click and drag to make a copy, and the name and the social media of the company is going to come. I will use regular for this. I think the social media name is the same thing as the name, so copy and paste, then change this one to regular, and I think I want this one in small case, so let me just type it myself. And then I would like to also make this one a little bit small, so let's go for 7, and I would also like to increase the interval to maybe 50, and I think this one is okay. So from here I would like to add some symbol, so it's a social media, actually it's a social media handle name, so let me add Facebook and Instagram logo. So make it very tiny. Okay, enter, very tiny. You hit enter. Then from here with one of the icons selected, go to effects and then add a color overlay. So with the color overlay I'm going to change it to white so that it can be seen. Click on OK to accept changes. Next, I will right click on this one and I'm going to copy the layer style. So actually I'm copying the color overlay, then I'm going to paste it on this one. So you right click and you paste it on the other one as well. So I can bring this one here, that's the Facebook, and then Instagram to come. So let me make this one a little bit small. Ctrl O to fit everything to screen, and I also like to put some boundaries between them. So with the help of the shape tool, I'm going to draw a tiny rectangle line over here, give it a fill of white, no stroke for this. So let's give it a fill, a white fill, so that it's going to stand out just like this. Ctrl O to fit everything to screen again, and boom, we have this. So what left is to add the name, their contact number, and the staff. Okay, so let's start with the name. Like I said, I have everything typed here, so I'll just copy with the help of the text tool, paste, then change the fill color to black. Okay, so from here I think we can move this one over here. So what am I doing to move this one? Hold on the Control or Command key and you click and you drag. Okay, and then I can see there is a lot of space in between, so let me bring this one down. So the space I think is here, and this one to let maintain the tracking to 0, and this one was the spacing. Okay, and then I would like to change this one to bold, and maintain semi-bold for this one. So let me maintain extra bold for this so that it's going to be seen very well. And I also like to change the size to maybe 10. Let's maintain 9 for here. Okay, so I think it's very cool, but let's go for a little smaller figure. Okay, so now this is the name. Let's add some line. So with the help of the rectangle tool, draw a line, a tiny line like this, and then let's give it some fill color. So I would like to go for the green. I think it's already filled for me, so it's okay. I think it's okay, and then you position it where you want it to be. Next, I'm going to make a duplicate of this one, so I will click and drag this one here to make a duplicate, bring it over here. So the contact is going to come, replace the text, change from extra bold to maybe bold, and boom, we have the contact over here. So I would like to leave the contact over here. Click on enter to accept changes. And also make sure you leave some space between, because the name is different and the contact is also what? Different. Next, I will make a copy of this. So duplicate, you click and drag it to the plus to make a duplicate. So I'm going to add email, and the email, I would like to change the size of it because it's too big. Even let's go for regular for the mail and change the size to maybe 7, or even 7 is too much. 5.5 is okay. Let's maintain semi-bold so that it can be a little visible, or even let's maintain the bold. So I think it's okay. Then I will make a copy of the number again. Click and drag it over here. Hold down the shift key to keep it in proportion. Then I'm going to add my location. So if you check from here, you can see something is missing. What is that? You have to locate that this is a number, this is email. So I would like to use icons to do that, and I got these icons. Please, I will leave a link in the description below for you to download this and also use it in your project as well. And also, please don't forget that if you want to get this PSD file, it's very cheap. I'm going to leave a link somewhere on the page for you to check this PSD file. I have plenty of PSD file that I would like you to check it out. Maybe you can buy 1 or 2, because right now my machine is breaking down. We need some coins to catch up some of the stuff. So please make sure you get one of these PSD files. You see the time that we are spending to create this, so please don't expect it to be free. Make sure you give something small to support the channel. So if you want to support the channel in a way, this is a way that I am dedicating to you, that please go there, get yourself some cool PSD file. I have church flyer, I have poster, I have brochure, funeral book, everything that you need in your design career. Please, you can even request them and I will work on it and I will upload it over there. Guys, we really need your help. Make sure you help us in monetary terms so that we can always come and give you good content. Okay, from here, with your icons added, I'm going to give it a boundary. So just a small tiny shape with the help of the ellipse tool to get this. Okay, so this is okay. I'll make a duplicate. So to make the duplicate, make sure you have it selected. You click and drag it to the plus, then you drag over it and you leave it over here. Let's do it again. Copy, then let's see, click and drag over here. Then also I would also like to change this one to a different fill. So open the effects, add a color overlay, and I would like to choose this deep green color. So I will do the same thing for the rest. Copy the layer style and then replace this color on it. Ctrl O to fit everything to screen. So we are done with the front of the business card, and you can see it really looks amazing. I really love the result. All right. Next is to create the back of the business card, and then we can move on to the letterhead. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe and do me a favor, like the video, share with your friends, okay? Okay, so next is to do the back of the complementary card, okay? So we are going to create the same document, the same size, and you click on OK. So with the back of the complementary card, we are just going to create some shapes, and then boom, you'll be done with it. And it's not anything difficult. Let's start with ellipse. So I'll click and drag to create a sort of ellipse. So something like this, I think it's okay. Then I'm going to rotate it a bit. So rotate it, select your move tool and move it to where you want it to be. Okay. Next is to use the pen tool. So with the help of the pen tool, shortcut is P. So with the pen tool, if you don't know how to use the pen tool, okay, let's finish this before I introduce you to the course that I have worked on the pen tool. So here is the course, Master the Pen Tool in Photoshop. Okay, so I have a full course. Please make sure you click on the link to check that video out, or visit my channel. I have uploaded a demo on this course. It's very useful if you want to learn the pen tool, because the pen tool helps you to create simple shape to the complex shape and making awesome selection, removing backgrounds, and etc. So if you don't know how to use this, please, you are doomed. Make sure you check the link to join me on the course. Okay, so with the pen tool, we can click and drag, or we can just create a point. This time we don't need handle, so let's click, and then when you come here, I'll click and drag to create a handle. And this handle has two paths, this handle and this one. So this one influences this curve. So when I click and drag over it, you see it is being influenced, and this one will influence the upcoming one. So when I click and drag, you see that this one is being influencing the other one. So if you want to get all the details on the pen tool, please make sure you use the link to check this out, because everything is taught here for you. So use the link to join me on the pen tool class. Okay, so I'm just creating the shape. So let's see. So just click and drag to create this awesome shape, and then from here I'll click on this shape to create this type of shape, and then I can change the color to this. I see I have stroke on it. So what can I do to remove the stroke? Select the shape tool, and then you see stroke on top here. Click on it and remove the stroke. Okay, next is to position this how you want it, and boom, next one, with the help of the pen tool again, I'm going to create another shape over here. So I will click one to create the point. I'll click and drag to create a path, that's a curved path, and boom, let me go here, and I will come a little bit up, create another one over here, or let's even end it over here. So from here, with the help of the curvature pen tool, I'm going to click and drag this one here, and then drag this one here. So you see how really amazing this is. Okay, this is really amazing. It makes my work so easy for me. So just like this, I have created the shape. Click on enter to accept changes, or click on this to make a new shape, and boom, we have the fill already. Next is to create another one. So please make sure you change from the Caveja pen tool to the pen tool. And with this one, so even the Caveja pen tool is explained in the course. So please, I don't want you to miss out on this course. So with this one, I'll click one and then click, then let's come here and I'm going to end it. So you see that it is adding to the shape that we already have. Now let's create a new layer and then let's do it again. Click, and then let me end it. So I would like to move this one a little bit on top. So with the help of the Caveja pen tool, click on it and then I'm going to click and drag this one here to create this sort of shape. Let me move this one a little here. So something like this is okay. Then boom, the Caveja pen tool also helped me to move this one a little bit up. Okay, so I think something like this is okay. Click on the shape to create a new shape, then click on this and boom, we have this. So when you are done, I would like to click on this and change the color of this. Then I will remove the stroke. Click on the shape and remove the stroke. When you are done, you click on the move tool, then Ctrl O to fit everything to screen. So boom, we have the back of the business card also ready. So then I'm going to select this, the logo, the name of the business. So select this, select the motto, click and drag it over here. And then I would like to leave it at the center. Click on your character and change the color to black. Click on enter to accept changes. Ctrl G to group everything. Then from here, I would like to group this one. So to group it, I'll click and drag this one to the group. So you see we have a folder over here. Click on it, click and drag it into it. It's going to put it in a group, or you can simply click Ctrl G to group. Then from here, go to select all, and then we are going to align this one. Go back to select and deselect, then Ctrl T for free transform, and let's make it a little bigger. Open the group and select only the logo. Let's make the logo a little bigger and bring this one a little closer. Okay, so the back side of the business card is also ready. So this is the front and this is the back. So let's go back to the last part, that is the letterhead. Okay, so with the letterhead, we know we normally print it on A4. So go to File, New, and then under Print, we are going to select A4, and then you can also choose to name it on top over here that this is what a letterhead. So you can choose to do that for the rest that we have done. Click on Create, and boom, we have this one. So I'll just visit here. I'll select this group. So make sure you have the group selected. Hold down Ctrl or Command. Click and drag this one to the letterhead, and boom, you have it here. Then from here, I will just make it big. Ctrl T for free transform and scale it a little up, just like this. And then from here, let me select the logo alone, and I'll click and bring the logo over here. So from here, I can select all of them, position this one here. I want a little bit of space on top, and boom, I'm not going to put anything here. So what I would like to do is to add a shape over here, just like this. Okay, so a shape like this, and then fill it. So let me select any color to fill it, but this is not what I'm going to use. Actually, I'm going to add a gradient. So click on gradient, go to FX, add a gradient, and the gradient I'm going to use this. So let me open up for you to see. This is the color code for the yellow gradient, and the green one is also here, so you can copy that so you can follow along easily. Then boom, I would like to click and bring this one a little in because I don't want much of the yellow. Click on OK to accept changes, and I don't want a sharp edge like this. I want something corner. So with the shape selected, then with your property open, I'll click on this round corner to get that effect I'm looking for. So I think this one is a group, so let me select this one too. So hold down Ctrl or Command, select both of them and align them. Okay, then Ctrl O to fit everything to screen. So this is the top of the business card. Let's finish up. So to finish up, with the help of the rectangle shape tool, I'll click on it, and then I'm going to create a rectangle over here. And with that, I'm going to go for a deep color like this, and boom, we can even end here for the letterhead, but let's go a little bit further. Okay, all right, so from here, with the help of your rectangle tool, I'm going to make a rectangle in a horizontal form. Okay, something like this. Then I don't want any fill. Then let me copy for the fill. So let me select this same fill color, click on enter to accept changes. Then I would like this one to be rounded, so I'll just round it. Okay, so this is the big one. Let me make another one small, so tiny one. So you just have to toggle with it and choose something that you want. Round this one also. Okay, and then let's select nothing for the fill. Let's select nothing for the stroke, and for the fill, let's choose any color that we will be okay with it. Then boom, from here we have it. So what I would like to do next is to add a gradient on this one. So with a gradient and with my shape selected, I can double click on it to open the layer style, or you can come to the FX and you are going to have it the same thing. So come to gradient and then open the gradient. Make sure you click on it, open it, and we are going to choose this gradient that I have over here. So click on OK, and let's go for 90. Let's make it -90, so I have it the other way around. And let's see, let me make this one a little deep. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. But I think it's too much. It's too much. Reduce it. Okay. Then let's drag this one in. So simple, let me click on the reverse and let me drag this one a little bit on top. So something like this is okay. Click on enter to accept changes. So you remember what we did earlier? Right click and copy the layer style, come to here and paste in the layer style. Boom, we have the two shape ready for us to use. So first of all, I will just select both of them and rotate them. Hold down the shift key and let's go for something like 15, and I'll bring them here. So one is going to be here. Double click on it to accept it, and I'm going to make a copy of this one. So click and drag this one to make a copy and drag this one over here. Next, I will select this and that, and I'm going to move it all the way behind this. So move it all the way back so that it's going to be beneath this one. So it's going to appear from the down. Let's move it a little bit up, and let me move this one also a little bit up as well. Okay, so you just have to spend some time to position this one and make it how you want it. Feel free to do anything that you want. Then from here, I'll add the numbers, the contact numbers. So I'll quickly do that. Here is it. So the contact, the location, email, any information that you would like to add, you can add. And then let's put a real test scenario to see how it will look like. So when we put a real test on it, this is the way that it's going to look like. Okay, so finally we are going to put this one in a mockup to have the final look. Okay, so let me open up my mockup quickly. Please, if you haven't liked the video, do me a favor, like the video, share with your friends, and let's move from here. And also leave a comment, anything that you want me to work on it next time. Okay, so this is the final look. You see that I have already added this. So to add this effect is very simple. When you open your mockup, I'm going to leave the mockup file for you to download. So when you open your mockup, first of all, you come to the design, and then you click and open this. You add your design over here. So let's say in this case, this is the design that we did. So you come here, you select the first one, and we are going to merge all of them. So hold on, Shift, Control plus Alt and E. So you can see it is over here, Shift, Control, Alt, E. Everything is merged over here. So when I click and drag, bring it here, and then I'll just position it how I want it. And when you are done, you click on close, and you accept that it should save. So you just have to wait a while for it to save, and when it is saved, boom, it will take you here. Then you come to the next one, you open, you do the same thing, then close it, and the last one we add the letterhead as well. So when you are done, you click on save. So let me do this one for you to see. Let me save it, Ctrl S to save, and let's see how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. So with my letterhead, select the last one, Shift, Control, Alt, E, merge everything, click and drag over here. Then I'm going to align this one to the center. So select everything, align, select and deselect. Then let's close this. Then let's go here. And boom, you can see the final outcome of this design. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. We want to grow, so please make sure you like the video. The more like I get on this video, the more YouTube is going to share with other people so that all of them can join us to learn the same thing. Thank you very much. Love you all. Until next time, peace.